Starring June Lockhart, Hugh Riley, John Provost as Timmy, and, of course, Lassie.
Take deep breaths. Real deep now. There, that ought to help you. Knows if I mix the formula right. Let's see. Yes, it's still hot now. Let get up there. Oh, folks should ever find out that you lost your sense of smell, and after the way I've been bragging about you, why, we'd be the laughing stock of the county. Go on now, breathe out, breathe deep.
Hi, Mr. Cully.
Oh, hello, Timmy. I didn't hear you come in.
Relentless sick or something, Mr. Cully?
No, not really. I'm just sort of protecting him from catching cold.
Oh.
You know, you gotta take good care of a valuable animal like he is.
It's too bad he can't smell anymore.
What's that you said?
I said it was too bad he can't smell anymore.
You know, huh?
I've known for a long time, Mr. Cully.
Well, just let us hope it ain't permanent. And I sure appreciate you keeping quiet about it. I could tell you more stories about that dog there than it... I got company, I guess. Come in.
Hi, Cully.
Hi, Mel.
How are you?
Oh, fine. Timmy, I want you to meet Mr. Milt Stewart, the county tax assessor.
Hi, Mr. Stewart.
Hello, Timmy. Well, I see you've been making some improvements around here. That means I'm going to have to up your assessment.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You ain't got no call to do that, Milt. You know, I'm overtaxed already.
Oh, sure, I know. That's what everybody tells me. Well, what's the steam for?
Oh, I got a cold.
Oh.
And it's good for a cold. See, I was just sniffing it.
Well, let's get back to the taxes. Now, how about livestock? You got any new animals?
No. Oh, no, Milt. You know me. I'm honest. I got Relentless.
Oh, Relentless? Oh, you mean that old bloodhound? Well, I don't guess he's worth anything.
Why, he's probably the most valuable animal in the whole county.
Oh, cut it out,
I ain't
Cully.
cutting nothing out. No, that dog is pure-blooded stout. Trained by the best men in the country. Why, his citations and awards would fill a good-sized room.
Well, in that case, he should be assessed.
Assessed? What?
Oh, my entry book's not here.
Mel, just a minute. I was wrong, and you was right. He is getting a little old.
Well, I don't understand it. I had it on my last call.
What sort of a book was it?
The ones we write the tax bills from.
And you lost it? Oh, what a silly thing to do.
Maybe you left it someplace.
Well, no, I couldn't have done that. But... Say, wait a minute. I ate my lunch down by the gully. Yeah, that's it. I was making some entries, and I must have mislaid it. Yeah, I'll be back later.
Mr. Cully. Lassie's trying to get Relentless to play.
You know, Relentless, he just ain't the playful kind. Now, if it was something to call for action, that'd be a different story.
Say, Cully, I got an idea. You bring that bloodhound and we'll go back to the creek and he can find that book for me.
What do you mean? He's a people tracker, not a book finder.
Oh, let's not joke about this, Cully. I'm in a bad spot.
Yeah, well, serves you right for being so doggone careless.
Oh, look, you mean to say you're not going to help me?
Like Omar. Now, you got yourself into this trouble and now get yourself out of it. Come on, Timmy.
You were awfully rough on him, Mr. Cully.
Well, I had to, Timmy. I couldn't take Relentless out there in the shape he's in. Why, that milk would spread the bad news all over town.
That sounds like Lassie. Lassie, we don't have to go home yet.
Wait a minute, where's Relentless? Relentless! Relentless!
Where'd he go, Crow?
Come here. Here's the place. Now, look, Relentless, I lost a book around here someplace, and I know it's here. I got the smell of it right here on this bag here. Now, you take a good... Here. Come here. Now, you take a good sniff of that. Yes, sir, that's it. All right, now. Here, you go hunt for that book. Go on. Go on. Please, Relentless, will you hunt for that book? Huh? Now, listen to me. Go on, hunt for that book.
Ah, there you are, you dog napper.
Oh, no, I'm no dog napper. I just borrowed him. Yeah, and I could have saved my energy because he's no good anyway. Just look at him.
Well, if you'd any sense at all, you'd realize that such a well-trained bloodhound only works for his handler.
Well, get him to work for you then. Have him find my tax book.
Why should I, after you practically stole him from behind my back?
Well, because he isn't doing this just for me. That book is important to the entire community. Without it, we can't send out any tax statements.
Well, a lot of people will be happy with that.
Oh, will they? Without any tax money, how do you suppose the county's going to pay for salaries and services?
That is your worry. Now, you lost the records.
Cully, I'm asking you as a great favor, will you please have him find that book?
No, I won't. Now, you insulted him. You belittled him. Why should he do anything for you?
Well, you know what? I think that you're both phony. Yes, sir. And I'll see that everybody in town knows that you're phonies if you don't help me.
He'll do it, too. He'll make it sound so bad that everybody will be laughing at Relentless from now on out.
What are we going to do, Mr. Cully?
I don't know, Timmy. I just don't know. Oh, what a terrible thing to happen to such a great bloodhound.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, there you are. Just about giving you up. Where have you been all morning?
Over at Mr. Cully's.
Not until you've washed your hands. How is Mr. Cully?
Oh, he's really in trouble this time.
Oh, what's the problem?
It's about Relentless.
About his not being able to smell, you mean?
You know?
Mm-hmm. I've seen how very concerned Cully is over that old hound dog. And the way the dog was acting, I figured that had to be it.
You haven't told anybody, have you?
Oh, goodness, no. I know how proud of that dog Cully is. I know how much it would hurt him to have it generally known.
Well, there's a good chance it's going to be.
Oh?
Well, you see, Mr. Stewart, he's the tax man. He lost an important book, and he wants Relentless to find it.
Oh, then he is in trouble.
Mr. Cully's afraid that he'll tell everybody that Relentless isn't any good anymore.
Would that be so terrible, Timmy? Lots of people and animals, when they get older, lose one of their senses. People don't laugh at them.
But, Mom, being Relentless's owner makes Mr. Cully feel important. Relentless is Mr. Cully's greatest pride.
Timmy, having pride is a wonderful thing. But false pride can get you in a lot of trouble.
Mr. Cully's in a lot of trouble. I wish there was something we could do to help him.
Has Lassie tried to find the lost book?
No.
Well, why didn't you let her try? She's a pretty good finder, you know.
Hey, yeah. Maybe if we both look up and down that trail, we can find it.
Well, that would solve Mr. Cully's problem and also Mr. Stewart's.
Come on, girl. Thanks, Mom.
Anytime, Timmy. Anytime.
Bye.
Now, once more, and try real hard. You know, this is for your own good. There, sniff it. Sniff it. Sniff it good. Way up. See the results you're getting? Come here. Come here. There.
Hi, Mr. Cully.
Hello, Timmy.
He acts like he smells that. What is it?
Ammonia. But I can't tell if he's smelling it or it just hurts his eyes. See, look. You can't tell by his expression.
I bet his nose is better.
Well, I sure hope it is.
Mr. Cully, Mom suggested that Lassie and I look for the book. And if we find it, Mr. Stewart won't talk about Relentless.
Well, it might work at that.
We'll go up and down that trail. And if it's there, we'll find it.
You just might.
Well, we'll be back in a little while and let you know how we made it out. Bye. Lassie, we're gonna give this whole area a good going over. Now, if you find anything, bring it to me. Go on, girl. She went back to Mr. Cully's. Mr. Cully! Mr. Cully! Mr. Cully, did Lassie come here?
No, I ain't seen her. What happened?
Well, we split up to cover more ground. And when I finished my part, I went hunting for her.
You couldn't find her, right?
Well, she didn't answer my call.
Oh, no, simmer down, boy, simmer down. We'll find her.
Why'd he stop?
I don't know, Timmy. Relentless. Don't give out on us now.
He's trailing again.
He sure is.
They got Mr. Cully to bed.
Timmy, Relentless was trailing Lassie. I'll bet Lassie's in that cave.
Well, how are we going to get her out?
I don't know, but we got to get the bear out first. Get her, get her. Go on! Go on!
Get over there! You better not come over here. Lassie!
Relentless, where you going?
Lassie, come back here! No wonder you didn't meet me.
How come she let herself be cornered in there? What was she doing in there anyways?
I don't know, but I bet there was a good reason.
He was a big bear. Hope he don't come back. If he does, I'll hope he don't come back.
Come on, let's go. Come on, girl.
Come on, Relentless. Hey, just a minute. Where? Relentless! What? Relentless! Where did that hound go? Why didn't you call? Why didn't you come when I called? Timmy. He found it. Hey, the tax book. He found it.
How about that?
Oh, I reckon this'll shut up Mr. Milt Stewart's big fat mouth.
It sure will, Mr. Cully.
You good old mutt. Hey, dog, I mean bloodhound. Come on, let's go home. Huh? Come on. Huh?
Lassie, now I know what you were doing in that cave. And I know who really found the book, too. But we won't tell anybody, will we? Come on, girl.
There's your milk, Timmy.
Thanks, Mr. Cully.
Have a cookie?
Don't mind if I do.
Well,
Well, what?
are you going to let that mangy, no good, broken down old bloodhound help me or not?
No, sirree, he stays right here.
Yeah, then I was right. That dog is no good.
Then where do you think this come from?
Oh, you found it, huh?
Relentless found it. That book had never been found if it hadn't been for that great dog.
I realize that. Yeah. I apologize, Relentless.
Yeah, you ought to. You owe him plenty.
Oh, yes, I know that. I'm sorry, yeah. Well, now, Where were we before I had to leave here so suddenly this morning?
Oh, we was talking about the value of Relentless.
Oh, yeah, Relentless,
And Milty, you ain't forgetting what he done for you.
Oh, no, sir. I'll put that good old dog down for $500.
500.
Yes, sir.
$500.
Yeah. And in that case, the tax on him would come to...
Milty, he's retired.
But you said yourself he was the most valuable animal in the county.
Yeah, but he ain't working.
Well, so long, Cully, and thanks again.
No, Milt, just wait a minute.
I'll see you at the courthouse, Cully. And remember, taxes are due within 30 days.
Mr. Cully, do you think Relentless has really learned how to smell again?
I don't know, Timmy, but I know one thing. I gotta smell out a way to raise the money for his taxes. Why, you mangy, no good, broken down old bloodhound. I love you.